thankfully a happy ending to a controversial collision. And controversy has once again followed us here to the creek. A very simple case of too many cars and not enough spots on the grid. Greg Rust has this report on a tense pre-qualifying session.
Fear is an incredible driving force. No driver wants to explain why they missed the cut in pre-qualifying, especially to their peers. Only 7 drivers in this group earned the right to contest round 3. Trouble is, there were 13 wanting a spot. It's maximum pressure for 15 minutes, and once again, some big names failed to advance.
I'm very disappointed and very embarrassed. In fact, I think probably it's the first time in my whole career of motorsport that I've never not qualified for a motor race. So it's a bit of a first this week, me going home with my tail between my legs. Not very happy, but what can I do? That's the rules.
For the second time in as many rounds, Paul Morris is a non-starter. Contact with Steve Owen resulted in a punctured front left tyre, the clock beating him before he could bank the time he needed.
Tell me how you feel right now. Oh, mate, just pretty dejected that someone like that can come along and ruin my day, you know. It's got to be a level of drivers they let into this thing.
The rule change prior to this round gave everyone the chance to start pre-qualifying on fresh rubber. Despite setting the fastest time, Brad Jones believes the changes haven't gone far enough.
Do you think the system is right?
No, I don't. Any time when we send home people that have good, strong corporate sponsorship that have supported the sport for years and years and years, I think it's wrong, and I think that it needs addressing.
After missing the cut at Phillip Island, Greg Ritter and Cameron McLean were second-time lucky. Others to advance, Cameron McConville, Mark Larkham, Glenn Seaton and Neil Crompton, who set third fastest time.
How relieved are you?
Well, I'm about 100 kilos lighter, I reckon. Pressure.
Like Gardner and Morris, Anthony Tratt, Paul Romano and Dougal McDougall were all forced to pack up early. The shootout provided a few surprises. Max Wilson was second fastest in qualifying but ended up 8th in the one-lap dash.
So once this guy's spent a bit of time in V8 Supercars, watch out.
Out to repeat his Phillip Island form, Marcus Ambrose had to settle for second. Finding form at Eastern Creek was John Faulkner. He was quick in qualifying and third in the shootout.
So they've really been doing some great work on the chassis of the Dynapack Commodore because it's been transformed at Eastern Creek this weekend.
And relishing the shootout challenge was Mark Skaife, the series champ, racking up his 25th career pole.
And that makes him equal 4th on the all-time pole winners list now with John Bowe. Skaife and Ambrose on the front row of the grid. Look who's behind them. John Faulkner and Stephen Ellery. Then you've got Murphy, Tander, Ingle, Wilson, Bernard and Richards. Now the top 10 had some of the usual suspects in there, but some surprise packets. No question, the story of qualifying belongs to number 3 on your list there. John Faulkner, the 45-year-old, is with Barry Sheen.
John, brilliant. Third place, that was stunning.
Yeah, look, I'm really stoked. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I went across the line and saw the dash. I thought, where's that put me? Where's that put me? But it's been a while, certainly.
And what's the highest you've ever been before?
Oh, I'd probably say 4th, but, you know, a couple of years ago when we sort of didn't have a lot of bucks. But like everyone says, once we get some money, we're up there.
Well, exactly that. It's a lot more competitive now than it was 4 years ago.
It's getting harder and harder to get in, but I think now we're in, it's going to be a strong lot to kick us out.
Great job.
Thanks, Barry.